I was not always this strong guy you see. I went through a lot of hard times in my life to get here today. All I wanted to be was an uncommon man. And my whole life, I was not that. Much worse than that. So I came home one day from working at a job called Ecolab where I sprayed for cockroaches. Made $1,000 a month, weighing 300 pounds. And I got home and I watched a show on Discovery Channel of guys carrying boats and logs, Navy SEAL training. And I decided to make a change in my life. And I called the recruiter up and he asked me these questions. He had to meet a certain age, like a certain height and weight limit. I was 6'1" and 300 pounds. He laughed at me. 7 other recruiters laughed at me. One recruiter finally said, "Come on in, I'm too busy to talk to you on the phone." He didn't know how much I weighed. I walked in the recruiter's office and he looked at me and he said, "You're fat and you're black." I said I wanted to be a Navy SEAL. I didn't know there had only been 35 African-American Navy SEALs at that time in over 70 years. He said I basically had to lose 106 pounds in less than 3 months because of my age. I was getting too old. I came back 3 months later, 106 pounds lighter.
That's you, buddy. Come on, 23. Come on, 24. One more, Dan. One more.
Gary, the boats.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You did it. Yeah.
I would like to know when you're in that moment failing and you have to keep going, what do you say to yourself?
What if? A lot of times I'll be in a 200-mile run or something like that, and I'm all jacked up. Body's broken, mind's broken, spirit's broken. I started to say, what if I could pull this off? When I first walked into the Navy SEAL recruiter's office, he looked at me and said, there's only been 35 African Americans in 70 years make it through. You know what I said to myself? What if I could be the 36th? It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And you can guarantee one fucking thing. David Goggins got the fuck after it. He got the fuck after it.
I started doing this triathlon and endurance sports, ultra runs, just to test my soul, to see what I'm about, to find out limits to myself, limits to the human soul. And every day I'm trying to see if I have limits. I run anywhere from 125, 150 in a week. So I'll try and put in about 450 miles a month. Usually every day I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I run anywhere from 10 to 15 miles in the morning. And then I live about 25 miles from work. So I get my bicycle, commute into work, do a normal work day. At lunchtime around noon, I'll run again, anywhere from 5 to 8 miles, whatever it may be. Come back, work, and around 5:30, I'll ride back home, 25 miles on my bike. If I'm feeling good and I'm gonna get more miles, I'll get off the bike and do like a short 3 or 4 or 5 mile run. So that's my everyday life. So I don't just train like an hour or so. I train until something is uncomfortable and then naturally know who you are. My life doesn't have a finish line. So when I cross the finish line of the Ironman, it doesn't matter because I know that, 2 or 3 weeks from now I'll be doing something else that's gonna buy through more pain. I believe, everything I try to do is kind of defined by excellence, but I don't think I ever reach excellence myself because I have my standards of my life are really high. So I don't think I ever reach it, but I try to every day.